Hello, my name is Anchieta. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you guys the basic cuts we need in the kitchen and as well some basics of the knife skills to protect yourself. Never cut your finger again. Things you need to know about a knife. First thing, all the good knives, the metal starts here and come at least at the middle of the cable or until the finish or until the end of the cable, right? And all the knives, they have a balance point. So this one is around here. Because if I hold here, see how the knife, so this is the balance point of this knife. When I'm telling you this, when you're doing the grip, I always do the grip like this on the knife. Don't do like this, because you need more strength to cut. So you always hold the knife on the balance point and do a firm grip. Then safety. Always when you're cutting anything, you open a paper, a bag of anything, never cut on your way. Always from the outside, so inside to the outside. So if anything wrong happens, it's always on the outside, it's not on you, so the knife's not going on you, so always this movement. Another thing, how to protect your fingers when you're cutting, alright? So you're doing like this with your hand. And then the knife is touching your fingers like this. So never keep your fingers like this when you're cutting, never. Always to the inside, protecting yourself, and the knife is touching your hand like this. Alright, first thing, we're gonna peel it. So always remember your fingers, alright? Doing the protection, always remember the knife touching your hand. First we peel it. This part from the onion we can use later to do some stock or doing the compost, but they don't need to go to waste. I always like to cut in half. Then we go here. See, so I have here 2 halves of onions. First cut, we're gonna use the julienne. So I have the onions here. I just go from here to here using the guillotine. So this will be the first cut. Did you guys pay attention how I did with my fingers? Yeah? So the thumb is holding the onion here, the other fingers are here. Then I go cutting, and these fingers, they do like this, always protecting the tips. Alright? I'm now gonna show you how to do the brunoise. So we start cutting, say the onions are like this. I do small cuts. Always paying attention on your fingers. See? So I did the cuts like this on the onion, right? But I didn't cut into the end. They're still together here. Then what can you do? If you want it smaller, you can cut in half. But not until the end. And then you go cutting again the same way. And like this, you're gonna have your diced onions. See? This you can use for rice or anything you prefer. And some people, they tell you to stop here and throw, you know, when you get the core. I don't throw anything. I just chop until the end. I don't like wasting food, not even vegetables, so Just go chopping, 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 chopping. I guarantee you, if you chop very well the core, you won't feel any difference. You couldn't find anything later. So that's it. I don't know about you guys, but I always get emotional when I'm cutting onions. There's nothing I can do. I know. I love them. The other cut that we use a lot in the kitchen for onions is diced onions. So you can cut straight like this if you like. I like cutting like wedges, so I go here, then I turn the knife a little bit, go this way, then I turn the knife the other way. So that's what you get, see? And like this, we have the cuts did on this way. You just turn everything together, put it all together, and then you dice. See? So we go again. Put all together. That's it. That's how we do diced onions. You can see they are bigger, right? So basically these are the 3 cuts of onions that you're gonna need. Okay, for the carrots, we're doing the rolling cut. Always when I'm using carrots, I don't peel them. I don't see any reason to do it. The only part that we don't use is this part. That's going to our stock as well. So we take out tiny tip. Then what we do, the knife go in 45 degrees. So 90 degrees, 45 degrees. You can do the guillotine or just go like this. And then you roll, and then you cut, and you roll, cut, roll, cut, roll, cut, roll, cut. And you open this until the end. I always measure when I do a cut, so I cut it here, right? I always measure in half, so I turn the carrot 45 degrees again, so 45 on the half of this length. Cut, 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 cut. The idea here is to get different shapes, right? So we have like really different shapes, but in general they are on the same size, so they're gonna take the same time to cook. Really simple. This cut you can use a lot. Oh, for the garlic, the first cut we're gonna peel it, so I always start cutting the core here, but then I'll go all the way, so just making, then you pull it, see? So I don't go all the way, then I start pulling, go inside of the knife to the end, but don't cut the peel, the skin, right? And then you just pull the garlic like this, and it starts to come off. Then you take out everything, the rest with the knife. Garlics are always good, they're really healthy. Then when you have the garlic like this, we're gonna slice the garlic. So I use the guillotine again, the same technique. Remember the fingers. Then you go. So I have sliced garlic. These ones like this, they're lovely when they're golden crispy on the rice. The other technique for garlic we don't start cutting that way. We're just going to smash everything. So we put the garlic on the chopping board, knife on the top, give it a smash. See? Now harder. Then, see, the garlic breaks. Then you cut the tip, and almost all the skin comes off. Simple like that. Then I'm gonna cut the garlic these ways and then these ways, so we have diced garlic. So instead of starting the same way that the other one for slicing, put the garlic on the other way. Slices. Then just turn a little bit. Slice again. And then you can use the two hands. So this you're holding the tip of the knife and you do this movement. What you can do to bring everything together, you add a little bit of salt on this. And then you can crush a little bit. And then it's gonna form like almost like a paste. So basically this you can do every day for your cookings. But what I will tell you, if you use garlic every day, every single day, so just on Monday you put the garlic, oil, use the soup gun, the hand mixer or the blender, and blend all together and make a paste. So basically you're gonna have the same results as here. And then you just keep this on the fridge and boom, lovely. So this is minced garlic. Okay, for the cabbage, all I do, I take out this dry part here. So we're gonna cut this out. Be careful. This is going into the stock as well. Then we get some leaves. So I'm gonna 1, 2, 3 leaves to show you. Some people like taking this core out, but how I'm cooking for myself, I don't take anything out. Again, I don't like to waste things. So we're gonna roll it like a cigarette, right? So this is called chiffonade. So you roll it the tightest that you can. Okay, then we go chopping. And that's what you get. So these are the final results of the cabbage, the chiffonade. You can use this technique for herbs or any leaves, but you can see here it's really long for one cut. So if you want it smaller, when you're rolling, before you're rolling, just cut the leaf in half, everything. Then when you're cutting, it's gonna be smaller sizes like this. Now I'm gonna show you how to do the julienne with peppers. And some people, they like cutting the pepper on this way, taking out the top. I usually like to use this technique, just putting pressure here. Then you take out the core, with all the seeds and everything, put it here, give a little tap to get rid of all the rest of the seeds. So let's do it again, because this one was not good for you guys. So again, core here, poof, see? Put your finger inside or whatever, you get everything here. See? Small taps, get rid of the seeds. Too many seeds I have in this pepper, huh? Jesus. Clean here the chopping board a little bit. So just for julienne we're gonna do. So usually I cut in 4. When these white parts of the pepper are too big, I usually cut them, but like this I leave everything. Again, don't like wasting anything, so that's the way I do it. So again, hold the peppers like this, then the knife is gonna come here through this way. And I usually do the guillotine as well, so put the knife there, just do this movement. See? Open. That's how we do. And it's okay if it's not perfect, alright? We're not doing fine dining here. Then you have the julienne long cuts. Then if you wanna dice, just get it all together, turn everything together, and then you dice. Then I have diced peppers. You can use this for salsas or for rice, cook beef. Okay, here we go one more time for another angle so you can check. Again, protecting your fingers. Alright, and from here, start the cutting. Then now I turn it because I want to dice. That's it. No suffering, easy. Don't be stressed if you don't get equal squares or the same size. It's a vegetable, you know. See how they are. Just be happy. So these are the basic cuts that you're gonna need in the kitchen for your everyday cooking. And if you like the video, please, I ask you to subscribe the channel, leave your like below. If you have any doubts, leave in the comments and I'm gonna answer later.